last night was fucking crazy. So I'm gonna elaborate on it. Yes, Crash Bandicoot has returned in more ways than one. First, let's get Skylanders out the way. Okay, so Skylanders as a series is a big misconception when it comes to this whole Crash ordeal. People need to see or realize that, a lot of kids love Skylanders, so putting Crash in a popular game will get children interested into that character, and they will know who that character is if they get the PS4 version, and that will bring Crash a new audience, kinda. That can work. That's a smart business move on Activision and Sony's part. Another thing that I want to address is the fact that the show was about to end 6 minutes right after Crash Bandicoot's reveal, or 7 minutes after, or right after Crash and the Lego stuff. The show was bound to end, or I know Spider-Man was revealed after that as well, but I stopped watching after the whole Crash thing happened because I was editing my reaction video and stuff. But I personally feel like Sean Layden isn't really familiar with the terminology between remasters and remakes, and I think people need to understand that when he said remasters from the ground up, he really meant a remake of the trilogy from the ground up. That's what he meant. If you look at Ratchet & Clank on PS4, that's exactly what he means. So yes, we're gonna get a Crash Bandicoot Trilogy HD remake with the 3 games. And it's gonna look like Ratchet & Clank. It's gonna look gorgeous. So yeah, the company that's working on it is Vicarious Visions, and as you know, they made one of my favorite GBA games and my favorite Crash game of all time, Crash Bandicoot 2 Entranced on the Game Boy. They made that years ago. They're in charge of the development for that game, and Activision and Sony are actually one of the other establishers of the project. Maybe both of them will publish it in some way, I don't know, but all 3 of those companies are involved. Activision is not making it. Stop thinking that Activision makes games, because they fucking don't. They didn't make Titans, and they didn't make Mono Mutant. Stop getting it twisted. Radical Entertainment and Sierra Entertainment was involved with the establishment of Mono Mutant and Crash of the Titans. I don't know why people don't just search this shit up and then get the knowledge, because it's not hard. But yes, Activision is not making it. They're only publishing it, and Sony's involved in Vicarious Visions, the ones who made Nitro Kart, the ones who made Crash 2 Entranced, the one who made Crash Purple Ripto's Rampage, the ones who made The Huge Adventure are making it. Stop getting it twisted. They are making a game. Realistically, the Crash inclusion in Skylanders Imaginators was a side announcement. It's just the fact that they didn't have any footage that was presentable for the HD remake of the trilogy. Again, not a remaster. If you look at The Last of Us on PS3 and then look at The Last of Us Remastered on PS4, that's a remaster. The Last of Us Remastered on PS4 that I have over there or on the screen, that is a remaster, not a remake. Stop getting the terms confused. They are 2 different things. Now, if the remakes do well, then we will most likely get a reboot. If they sell well, we will get a reboot. There's actually a rumor going around that Sony Japan Studios are making the reboot, which I actually won't be surprised, because that was one company, that was one of the companies I could see making a Crash Bandicoot reboot. And it's pretty inevitable that the Crash Bandicoot HD remakes of the 3 games are gonna sell very well, whether it's through downloads on PSN or if it's actually gonna be physical, which will most likely be physical, because this is Vicarious Visions they're talking about. They're fucking banking right now. They are inevitably going to sell well, which will then result in the franchise having a brighter future and continuing to have games. So I mean, it's pretty simple. You already know how I feel about Crash being a Skylanders Imaginators. I am going to get the figure. I don't think his design actually looks ugly in any way. Considering that Vicarious Visions made the design, I could see a little bit of Nitro Kart in it, and that was actually one design I would like to see Crash come back in, and he kinda did. Because if you look at the concept art of Willy the Wombat, or Crash from his first game, you can see that it's heavily similar, and the figurine looks amazing. I'm gonna get it, and yes, I will be doing a video. This will be the first time I'll ever fucking touch Skylanders, and the only time I'll ever fucking touch Skylanders. I am going to get the figure, and I'm going to get the game and play it on the channel, because I know you guys want to see it. There's actually a preview of it on YouTube, and I swear to God, it looks like Crash of the Titans HD. And his moveset is actually dope as well. It actually looks kind of better than Crash of the Titans, just by a little. But Crash of the Titans is still a dope game in my opinion. Don't get triggered. But yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on it. I hope I was clear enough what I was saying. I hope you guys understand now. If I came off as being rude, I'm not gonna apologize, because I mean, it's 2016. You should already know the difference between a remaster and a remake. Those are 2 different things. He said from the ground up. So once again, it's gonna be having the Ratchet and Clank treatment. The trilogy for the Crash Bandicoot titles are going to get the Ratchet and Clank treatment, not a remaster. Plus the conference was about to end, so I'm assuming that Shawn Layden was in a rush and he had a lot going on in his head. So I'll see you guys later, and wow. I don't even know, like, I'm not talking about bringing back Crash Bandicoot now because we now know that he's coming back. If you think about it, we're actually not gonna get any footage for the HD trilogy for a long time. Like, we're gonna have to wait either months or until 2017. I don't regret anything when I say this, but you are fucking stupid if you think that we're getting the HD remake of the 3 games on September 9th, which is Crash Bandicoot's 20th anniversary. If you actually think we're gonna get it, yo, come on, yo. It's not gonna happen. We're not getting it on September 9th. We're gonna have to wait. But I don't give a fuck, simply due to the fact that last night was historical. I'm happy. A lot of people are happy. And by the way, for those that are saying that I'm copying Pat Strikes Back's fucking reaction to the whole reveal announcement thing, you were so wrong, because I uploaded my reaction before he uploaded his, and he even admitted in the comment section that his reaction was a parody of mine. I haven't even watched it. I just read the comments first, so I already assumed what the whole like core of the video kind of was. So yeah, me and Pat are cool. I don't really talk to him too much actually, but I mean, we're cool. We don't have no hate against each other. We don't copy off each other. We're just poking fun at each other. We're all fucking happy because Crash Bandicoot's back, and I think that's what should really matter at the end of the day. So shut the fuck up and stop trying to stir up some damn negativity in the community. So yeah, I'm out. Hope you guys understand, and I hope I was clear enough for you to understand the difference between remakes, remasters, and Shawn Layden not being familiar with the terminology between remakes and remasters because the show was ending quick. So yeah, I'm out. Deuces.